We do not own any of the music in this video.
Welcome to Monday Mornings with Murray, episode 8, our very special Christmas special.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Christmas time has, well, it's already passed.
Come and gone, but we made it.
I'm still in high spirits, by
Very
God.
high spirits. We have for the people viewing, this will be the day before New Year's. So the last Christmas thoughts really is this show. Your last taste of the holiday.
Before it's officially over and we are into the new year.
The new year. But anyhow, we were talking about doing a Christmas song draft, or specifically you were talking about it.
Oh yeah. This, I think, will be very interesting, highly competitive.
Oh yeah.
Inspired sort of by sports drafts, you know. The world of potential athletes are out there. The teams pick their leading players. Mm-hmm. Of all the Christmas songs,
oh yeah,
what are the top ones? I'll present 5. Dan will present 5. And we'll up to you, loyal viewers, to decide who has the better lineup. Which Christmas songs are truly the greatest.
Yeah. The tough challenge. But, anywho, should we get to the lineup?
I'll start out first with an honorable mention.
Oh, okay.
Because there were some songs that I didn't want to put in my top list, but I still feel like deserve a little recognition.
Yep.
My first honorable mention, now this one's like really an honorable mention because it's not even a Christmas song, but I always associate it with Christmas because it's in a Christmas movie. And that's Pennies from Heaven, Shooby-Dooby.
Don't you know it's
You will
cloud
find your fortune
things
falling all over town.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that one, right? You turn up, upside down, and but that one's not even about Christmas.
I was gonna say, is that even a Christmas song?
It is not. But right when I started to thinking about the list, that one came to my mind immediately because it's in the scene in Elf when he's going on a date with the girl and everything.
There you
right?
go.
It's one of the most Christmassy sequences because of all the beautiful New York decorations.
The city.
But anyways, so that's my honorable mention. I also wanted to mention Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, because it's a good track. Can't say it's one of the top ones, though.
It's tough.
It did inspire one of the best vines of the golden age. Philippe's not my dad. Remember that?
Feliz Navidad
Philippe's not my dad.
One of my runner-ups as well.
It's one of your, like, honorable mentions?
Yeah, one of my honorable mention runner-ups.
Yeah, right? Because it's, like, it's up there.
It's good.
But by God, you can't put it in the top slot.
It's not like a real, like... It's, like, funny.
So for my first song, my first official pick, it's a classic. The Chipmunk Christmas song by Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah. Christmas, Christmas time is here. Time for toys and time for cheer.
Just a
All
classic. Time. The Chipmunks, you gotta love it. That's my first pick.
Good one. On to me.
On to you.
My first pick, Run, Run, Rudolph. Chuck Berry.
Oh. Okay, so now I gotta take one of my substitutes in because that was on my top list too.
Adam on the reindeer, you know you're
that
the
one is a banging. They're on that.
Yeah, it's so good. I love that.
Dude,
Run, Rudolph.
That one is a real swinging joint. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Okay, yeah, that was a good one. That's a strong contender. This one is also a banger. It's gonna be Mary's Boy Child / Oh My Lord by Boney M. Oh my Lord.
The Robert Rasputin people.
You sent your son to save us. Oh my Lord. Dude, you listen to that track?
Mary's Boy
It's
Child.
got your head bobbing. That one's... yeah. Jesus Christ was born on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Bro, that one's a banger.
Yeah.
That's my second pick. And that one and Run Run Rudolph, I feel like are the two biggest bangers.
They're really good.
So you had a strong pick with that.
Just wait till you hear my second pick. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Christmas by Brenda Lee. I feel like in a movie, that happens just as they're like swinging into the party.
That's true. Honestly, that is one of the best. That would be like one of my runners up, I would say. That's definitely up
Such a
there.
goat.
My third pick. This one, less of a banger. This one you might not be head bopping and rocking, but it's more sentimental.
Okay, Elvis.
Christmas without you. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, poured his damn heart out for the holidays. Probably singing about his underage girl. Think about that.
That's a throwback to the last week's episode.
Whatever, like 15-year-old girl.
14 when he met her.
That one's a great track. And then the Porky Pig version. Are you familiar with that?
I believe I am.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. It's pretty good. A blue. So that's in one of my favorites. Gotta listen to that every year.
Oh yeah, Sleigh Ride.
Oh, okay.
By the Ronettes.
What is this one?
Sleigh ride, we'll bundle up together like two birds of a feather. We'll see.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's actually a good one. Whenever that comes up in a movie, it's always hype.
Yeah.
I think this one's an Elf too.
Yeah.
That could be a draft for next year. The movies with the best soundtracks.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's actually crazy.
The Christmas movies with the best soundtracks.
Yeah. On to you for your number 4.
Oh, that was you. Yeah. I got so enamored with it, I thought it was mine.
It's such a good pick.
So this is my number 4. Okay, this is a tough one. Oh, what do I do? Because I wrote down like multiple in case we had like the same like we ended up having with Run Run Rudolph.
Right.
So it's hard to pick. I gotta do it. It's in my soul. It's deep from my childhood. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Oh yeah.
We're walking home from our house Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
You can say there's no such thing as Santa.
But as for me
and Grandpa, we believe. But you know what the best part about that is?
Yeah.
She'd been drinking too much eggnog. Fuck, what is it? Basically, they say she's drunk as fuck, and she stumbles out the door. So that part's pretty awesome.
Yeah, gotta love it.
And she's like going out to get medication. She's like, but she forgot her medication, and she went stumbling out the door into the snow. So she forgot her medication at home. Then she gets drunk and she goes, "Oh fuck, I need my heart pills. I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die."
But instead of someone in her family driving her home, she walks. Then she has to walk home, and then she gets run over by Santa.
By a reindeer. That's dark.
Unless that's just the story they told the kids.
Yeah.
Creepy. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Creepypasta. It was
actually
just
the story. Car. It was all in the kid's head.
That's just what they told him to make it less sad.
Yeah. That is funny.
So that's a classic. That one is a banger too when you listen to it. It's got all when you look it up, it's not even a regular song. They call it like a novelty song.
Oh yeah, it is like
it's got all kinds of like sound effects and stuff in it.
Yeah, because it's so funny.
It injects a little humor into the holidays.
Oh yeah.
What's better than that?
Ain't nothing better than that. Okay.
So that's my number 4.
My number 4, "Merry Christmas, Baby" by Charles Brown. Merry Christmas,
Charlie
baby. Brown? No, just Charles Brown. You sure been good to me. Merry Christmas, pretty baby.
I'm not familiar with this one.
Merry Christmas, baby.
All right, this is gonna be my last pick.
Okay.
It's another sort of I guess alternative Christmas track, not necessarily traditional.
Yep.
It's "Carol of the Bells," particularly the one in Home Alone. Where it's like all vocals.
Right.
The one in Home Alone, so it freaks me out when I was a kid. It was it's spooky. I don't know who it's by. It might be the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That's who's like famous for performing it anyways. But yeah. Just an epic track. You know what I mean? That's good stuff, bro.
That's good stuff.
Sure, you know, and they might not be talking about gumdrops and you know, sugar plums.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a Christmas track.
It's got the fucking the powerful
It's all about
ambience.
bells.
Yeah.
It's a powerful track for real.
Remind you of our Lord's birth.
All right, so that's my 5.
Yeah.
So wait, let me just quickly recap.
Okay.
It's Blue Christmas, Carol of the Bells. This is in no particular order, so I'll just go Blue Christmas, Carol of the Bells, Grandma got run over by a reindeer, Oh My Lord, Chipmunk Christmas Song.
There you go.
Pretty strong contenders. Now you got
That's
your last
good.
one.
Okay. My final pick, Christmas all over
Yes.
again. Tom Petty. I don't know why I said Perry. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Well, it's Christmas
Okay.
time again.
That is a surprising pick to me
I like that one.
because I was so sure that somewhere on your list you were gonna have
The Peanuts.
Paul McCartney, bro.
Oh, that is so funny.
No,
Yeah.
simply having
Yeah,
a
yeah.
wonderful Christmas time.
It's funny you say that
You can have
because
that shit.
I did have that on my
Because
list.
you love that track.
Exactly. I had it on my list, but it got bumped off by Merry Christmas Baby, Charles Brown. And then
Okay.
I looked at everything else, and I was like, besides maybe the Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers one, like, I like everything else more. And then I was like, I choose the Tom Petty one.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I had a
Something.
couple of others
Yeah.
on like the. Oh wait, do your recap. Do your 5.
Recap. Run Run Rudolph, Chuck Berry is my number 1. Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee, my number 2. Sleigh Ride, Ronettes, my number 3. Merry Christmas Baby, Charles Brown, my 4. And then my 5 is Christmas All Over Again, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Nice. And then we can like put a little list. We'll do a little graphic. with
Yeah,
the two
they'll
of
be
them.
popping up as we set them.
Who's got the better list? Yeah, exactly. That'll be hype. Yeah, but yeah, I had a couple others like sort of on the cusp, like
Yeah.
Silver and Gold.
Oh, yeah.
Silver and Gold.
That's a classic.
Anyway, it's from the Rudolph movie. The Snowman
yeah.
sings it.
Yeah.
He's a legend. He's a
All
Christmas
time.
legend. A classic.
I had my runners up as well.
So,
My first runner up, Step Into Christmas
Mm-hmm.
by Elton John.
Mm.
Step into Christmas, da, 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 forever and ever. You know that one? That one's a bop. Okay, then after that, Paul McCartney, Wonderful Christmas Time. Then, Feliz
Yeah,
Navidad.
Simply.
It is a classic.
Okay, yeah.
Christmas Time is Here. Christmas Time is
Christmas
here.
time.
The Peanuts.
is here.
The sad George
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah,
and Arrested
exactly.
Development.
The George Michael, yeah, the Arrested Development.
And then my last runner-up, Last Christmas by Wham.
Oh yeah, that one. I like saw that one when I was doing my research, and I was like, it's pretty good. It's just not. I don't like the
Yeah.
track that much. It's like
Last
I
Christmas.
don't know, but I've come to like it more. When I was a kid, I hated it.
Oh, really?
When I was a kid, we would always make fun of it.
Oh, yeah. It wouldn't have been my
we would call
top
it some
pick.
unsavory things. Back then,
Ruh-roh.
everything was you would call everything gay.
Yeah, back then. Back in those days.
But that song was really gay.
Which
you know what I
is
mean?
by a gay man.
Wait, is it?
George Michael.
He's gay?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that doesn't make the song any more or less gay. It's about the lyrical and like sonic content of the song, the way
Yeah.
it sounds and what he's saying. It's just it could be a beautiful woman singing it.
It's actually a gay man.
It would still be gay in my mind.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you learn something new every day, I guess.
Every day. Okay. Is that the
Oh
end
yeah,
of our
wait, one
draft?
more that I
Oh, yeah, one
meant to
more.
say as an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I meant to say as an honorable mention, because it's like I'm not going to put this in the top slot.
Yeah.
The Italian Christmas Donkey. Do you know that song? Jiggity jig, hee-haw, hee-haw. It's Dominic the donkey.
I don't know
Jiggity
that one.
Jig, hee-haw, hee-haw. The Italian Christmas donkey.
That is an obscure one. That is obscure.
I'm not even Italian.
Yeah, I don't know how you got that.
I don't know. It's pretty good though. That one's a pretty solid track.
That is funny. I have never heard of that in my life. Honest to God.
Yeah, so there's the Christmas draft. Anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's
That
at
was
the
a
end of our
success.
draft. Yeah, thank you for listening to the draft section of our show. To all the viewers.
Vote in the comments below. Who had the stronger draft?
Leave it down below. Who had the strongest draft?
Put in the
Thanks
comments
for
below.
watching. Okay. I have a question. I'm calling this section Goat or Grinch.
Goat or Grinch?
Yeah. Are they the goat or the Grinch?
Okay.
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 Q107.
Yeah.
Toronto-based rock radio station. Goat or Grinch? They're not doing any Christmas music this year.
Ooh.
No Christmas
Nothing
music.
at all. I feel like they're the goat.
They're kind of the goat. They're kind of taking one for the
I feel
team
like-
in a way.
Yeah, I can see why. Like, obviously, there's clear logic
There's a
to
clear
why it would
Grinch
be
line.
a Grinchy move.
Yeah.
But you can go to other stations.
Every
The
other
other
station.
one is doing 24/7 Christmas music. CHFI is doing 24/7 Christmas music. That's all they're playing.
Exactly.
So they're actually, in a sense, supporting other radio stations.
True.
Because it's like, hey, if you want Christmas music, just go elsewhere. Go support other local Toronto radio stations. If you want rock and roll, you come to Q107. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I feel like they're goated. They're based. How can you not be goated if you're based? It just
Yeah.
doesn't. That's a pretty simple equation.
Real. Yeah. They're taking one for
Next
the
up.
team.
Next.
Because obviously they're losing
Yeah, I agree.
money, but it's like they're kind of gaining in a way because they're being the alternative. But anywho, that's all I have for Goat or Grinch. There's not actually, this year was a pretty good Christmas. Not too much Goat or Grinch news. I really had that one story, and I just wanted a funny phrasing to put it through.
Oh man, I was excited. I thought it was a whole segment. I was ready to cast judgment on all kinds of different
Yeah, it
people
was
and
the Goat or the
organizations.
Grinch. No, but that's the
Goat
most
or
I had
Grinch.
for that section. You got any other Christmas related stuff you want to talk about?
I don't even think I do. I feel like Christmas was pretty good this year. We got snow,
Yeah.
which we haven't had for a little while.
No, the past few Christmases have felt
I
like
don't know.
they weren't white Christmases, and now this one, we definitely have the snow for it to be a white Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really hear any like crazy Christmas related stories or anything. I'm trying to think now that you mention it.
Not much of a super
I think
winter.
it was pretty uneventful.
They called it a super
Yeah.
winter. They were saying, this is going to be the super winter. And then it was like,
Yeah, it's gonna be. We're gonna get fun.
the most fucked ever. And then like right before Christmas, it was kind of wild, and then it's just stopped. And
Yeah, it was not too bad.
we're in Canada. It was supposed to be the worst in the world or whatever.
Yeah, and we've made it on the other side unscathed.
We lived. Okay, well, that's
Yeah, man.
that's the end of our Christmas segment. Let's dive into our non-Christmas segment, because I have some
Just
non-Christmas news.
regular old topics.
Just some regular old. This is media. So this one is actually Marvel Mishaps. I just came up with that name now because I realized that both of these two next ones are Marvel related, and they're both kind of mishaps.
Oh, so
okay?
this is a two-part segment.
This is a two-part. This is not like my last segment, which was a trick that only had one. This is a two-part. Spider-Man
Okay.
Across the Spider-Verse Part 2 has now been pushed back
The
to
film.
a 2026 release date.
Yeah, I heard about that actually.
Crazy.
That's kind of wild.
Super wild. Because initially, for viewers at home, it was slated to release in 2024. This year. That just happened. The day it was slated for came and went, and no film had dropped. So it was like, well, I guess it's going to
It's
come out
fucked
next
up.
year.
I went to the theater and there was just a black screen.
I was like, I bought the ticket.
Yeah.
But anywho.
Yeah, I was
What
like,
the
wait,
fuck
what? I
is
thought
that
the movie was
about?
supposed to come out today. I'm sitting in the theater. They're not playing anything.
Yeah, nothing fucking playing. I already bought a ticket, but anywho. So basically what they're saying is that it's due to creative differences between Sony and the two creative directors,
Oh, no.
Tim Lord and Phil
That's the
Chris
worst.
Chris Miller, Phil Lord. Phil Lord and Chris Miller. Those are the names.
I was
really
hoping
decode those names, but yeah.
Yeah. The dynamic duo.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was some kind of like technology related issue, like Toy Story 2. They're like, fuck, we deleted the movie. Because it's bad when it's creative differences.
Dude,
that doesn't mean. That usually means it's not gonna be a good movie when it is eventually made.
even worse, that did happen too.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like an accident.
They deleted the movie?
They said they've had to scrap most of it at this point.
Oh my god.
Because of the creative differences with Sony, yeah. They're like, we just gotta scrap it.
That is actually fucked up, bro.
Super fucked.
Damn.
Yeah, so that just got me fucked up, because I'm like, oh, it didn't seem that complicated, because the first movie laid out pretty clearly what will happen in the next. And I know that Phil Lord and Chris Miller are notorious.
Well, this would be the third one.
Yeah, the third one. Yeah, sorry, the second laid it out so clearly what would.
Right.
Usually the third isn't the hardest one to make, but that's what happened with Star Wars. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, usually the third one is like never good though.
Yeah,
like most movies end up getting bad by the third one.
Back to the Future, the third's pretty good.
Is it though? The Wild West one?
Yeah, the second and the third are both like pretty even in quality. The online rating, actually, I was looking this up. They said that the third, the rating goes 1, 3, 2. I always liked 2.
What, for Back to the Future?
That's what they say online. 1, 3, 2.
Who's they? Just the general public?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Redditors?
So Rotten Tomatoes is like the general.
Oh, okay.
It's like they grab from all the other different ones. Yeah.
I honestly don't know much about Back to the Future, but like, look at Matrix.
Yeah.
Third one is the worst.
Yep. Big time.
Shrek.
Iron Man.
Third one is the worst. Right? Shrek the third? That's the one with like the wizard and like Justin
That was
Timberlake.
the worst by far.
Yeah, see, that one's the worst.
Wait,
what?
Shrek the third is the worst by far.
Yeah, that one's the worst by far. Sorry.
Yeah.
Terminator.
That's third's bad. Second's really good. But anywho,
Terminator
the other
3
Marvel
is the one with like the big titted woman, I think.
Terminator 3 has that.
Yeah, like the third one is a different director, and they're trying to like make it all like sexy and everything.
I was just goofing, but
Terminator Salvation.
Oh, actually, I have heard that one sucks. That one that has like what's his face, Christian Bale, right? Or is that some other one?
I don't know.
One of them
I don't actually
recasted like the main kid to be Christian Bale, and there's this like super crazy video of Christian Bale blowing up at like a sound guy on set or something.
I remember that controversy.
Yeah.
But look at Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
That's another. That's like the same. That's the same property. They're both Spider-Mans.
Exactly. Yeah. It's dark. So
the curse of 3.
The next Marvel thing. This one thankfully is not Sony related because everything Sony does movie wise is shit. But this one's just real Marvel. But this is TVs now. So Marvel have officially killed off Kang. You remember Kang?
No.
He was in Ant-Man 3 and he was in Loki season 1. And Loki season 1, the whole show is like, there's a new bad guy coming, and it's like, whoa, this new bad guy's gonna be crazy. And then he shows, like, you actually meet him in Ant-Man and they beat him immediately. But then the whole idea is that, like, actually there's more. There's an infinite amount of him. And when they beat the first one, now there's even more and more and more. And then...
Is that like where the scene... Is that where the meme comes from? Where it's like all the guys in the stands?
Precisely. That's all of them. That's like the new inflated number. But then Ant-Man... So, there's one Kang that was really set up. And then Loki killed that one. And then there was a whole, like, infinite amount of Kangs that was set up. And then Ant-Man killed the Infinity. So there was no longer an Infinity. There was only, like, 8. And then now they just killed those 8 in a cartoon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
The cartoon about, like, the multiverse and shit, which initially was, like, it was called Marvel What If, because it's like, oh, these are all stories that'll never happen, and they suck. And it's like, it was barely the multiverse. It was more of just like a... I don't know. It's just like an anything. I don't know. But they say multiverse. So it is the multiverse. But anywho, so in that show, in the newest season, which the show really, like, people really didn't like the second season or the third season because too many of the episodes weren't asking interesting questions, interesting what if questions. Basically, this third season, there's a part where this one character is just like in the room where all the Kangs were, and there's no Kangs there. So it's like, I guess they killed them.
Oh, I guess it's just implied off screen.
Just implied off screen that these guys were killed, and this guy was being set up to be the big villain for like, well, the last like 8 years of like Marvel movies or whatever they've been doing, last like 5 or 6 or whatever. They were like, this is the guy.
That's fucked.
I guess that was the guy.
Yeah, it's like
all that, and it was just because like the court case where he and now his wife has like reversed the charges and now he's not the guy.
Oh right. Right. Yeah, he got canceled.
Yeah, he got canceled.
Oh, that's why they're doing. Okay, because I was like, wait, why would they even? Like,
why did they get rid of him?
This? Like, why
but yeah, this is the guy who. So Jonathan Majors. I guess I should even clarify for the viewers. Jonathan Majors was canceled.
I forgot about that.
The guy who plays Kang, he was canceled for this domestic dispute with his wife, where like there's this crazy video of him running down the street, all disheveled, running away from her after they got into a fight in a taxi cab. And apparently, according to the police report, they'd been fighting like crazy the whole like weekend or whatever. And then he was charged with domestic abuse. And then it was like seemed pretty like open and shut. And then he was like, "No, it's not true." And he was posting all these videos of his ex-wife being like, "I'm so sorry this is happening to you. I didn't want you to lose your entire career. Like, I'm gonna do my best."
He's like, "That was one of my clones."
Yeah, he's like, "That was just a Kang. That wasn't me. That was a multiversal variant. Don't worry, Marvel fans.
That was a multiversal variant to myself. I was at home watching TV."
Yeah, exactly. No, but as soon as that news dropped, Marvel dropped him immediately. It was like same day. He was like, nah, they were like, "We're cutting all business ties with Jonathan Majors as a result of this incident." This is not their IP. They're a family brand, not fighting with your girlfriend in the street brand.
Bro, say what you will. Before woke, you could beat up your gal in the car. Look at Chris Brown there. That's not even that old. That was that's like the most recent pre-woke incident where a guy's beating the shit out of his gal.
And got away with it.
Now he's still on the radio.
Yeah, literally still on the radio.
He's still on the radio. He's like
in new stuff too.
Little Dicky. Chris Brown. He's in the Little Dicky song.
Yeah. He's too fucked. He should not be. He should be.
I'm in Chris Brown's body. What a great ass. What a great man.
Yeah, honestly.
Post woke, he would not be on the radio anymore, right?
No. God, he shouldn't be. That's the thing. He really shouldn't be.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
That's where the woke is correct.
Yeah,
and with
exactly.
Jonathan Majors.
And with Jonathan Majors.
But it's funny.
Yeah.
Look at Kramer. Think about how bad Kramer was. That even pre-woke, he got fucked.
Yeah.
Like, that's how
the Kramer incident.
Like
we won't even recreate for the uninitiated viewers. Apologize, just like it's look no big up. Deal. We're not going to talk about it.
The Kramer incident.
Yeah, we will not tell you what happened.
It's an interesting point of discussion.
It is a very interesting point of discussion.
Oh yeah.
One of the few.
I'm not going to describe it.
No, we're not describing it.
Well, okay. Let's just say this: it's one of the major pre-woke cancellations, and it's deserved. It's worth it. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
That's funny. Yeah. That motherfucker got canceled pre-woke, bro. You know how bad you got to be to do that?
If Seinfeld was on the air, they should have killed off Kramer for that.
They just hang him.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. String him up.
They find Kramer hanging in his apartment.
I got more topics too.
Oh my god!
Okay, this is Warner Blunders. This is a callback to like our first episode or second episode or something.
Oh yeah, another Warner Bros. Blunder.
Yeah, Warner Blunders.
The Hammer Bros.
Instead of Warner Brothers, it's the Warner Blunders. So anyway.
Okay, who would you rather? But who would you rather spend an evening with? Who would you rather have dinner with? The Warner Brothers or the Hammer Brothers?
Hammer Brothers.
No, dude, you never learn.
I never.
You never learn.
That is
you never
funny.
learn, bro. You
okay.
gotta stop dealing with the Hammer Brothers. They're no good. They just take your money every time.
I got something to say to them. The next time, I'm gonna get a chance to get a word in.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
That mindset is wrong.
Batman 2. Sorry, The Batman Part 2 is what they're calling it.
I was gonna say The Batman.
Yeah, The Batman Part 2. They call it The Batman Part 2 because I think
Yeah.
Matt Reeves knew that they were going to be doing another Batman as well. So he was like, okay, this is The Batman. The other one is different Batman. That's part of the blunder. But anywho, the major blunder, Batman Part 2 from October 2026 to October 2027. They just delayed it an entire year 2 days ago.
Is this the same as company as Spider-Man?
Batman? No, this is Warner Brothers, as in Warner Blunders, and then now DC.
Right. So everyone's fucking up.
Everybody's across the industry. Everybody's fucking up. Everything's getting delayed.
They can't even blame COVID anymore.
Nope. We're well past COVID being blamed, especially in terms of DC. It's like they got new leadership. But here's the thing. This could be a good thing for the Batman Part 2. They say that they don't have a script finalized yet. James Gunn was, same day, he was on Twitter, and he was like, no, everyone shut up. I'm not. It was delayed because the script isn't ready, and I'm giving Matt Reeves more time to figure it out. Everyone stop complaining. So, anywho, the thing is, Robert Pattinson's Batman, he is like the young Batman. That's like his whole thing. He's like, I'm the young Batman. It's a Batman in his second year. Robert Pattinson himself, by the time the movie comes out, will be the same age that Ben Affleck was in Batman vs. Superman. And Ben Affleck was the old Batman.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm old man Batman. So the young man Batman, because it took like 5 years for them to like whip it up.
Yeah.
And James Gunn was defending it, being like, a sequel takes a long time to make. Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3 took me 8 years. It's like, that took 8 years because COVID happened in between.
Now he's got no COVID to blame. It's like, why is this one taking so long?
Literally, yeah. So what people are saying is that it is possible that he's going through a loss in his family. Matt Reeves, someone might have died. This is libel. Nobody knows.
Oh.
But someone close to him might have died.
Okay.
Might be going through a divorce.
Holy
Could
moly.
be. Could be. Nobody knows. That's what they're saying. Could be some hot gossip as to why he has not locked in and got his Batman shit figured out, because it's the biggest thing DC has going for
But
it.
yeah, they're gonna, with Robert Pattinson getting like all older and stuff.
Yeah.
They're gonna have the same problem as like Stranger Things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where,
What's he gonna look like in 5
you start
years?
off the show and you start off the show, they're like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Last season they're supposed to be like 14. 11's like a married woman with like
Probably kids on the way at some point.
Yeah, she's like she's supposed to be like 14, and she's like she's a grown ass woman.
Yeah, definitely.
They all are.
Yeah.
They're like old as fuck.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing.
There are stranger things though.
I actually didn't even mean to set that up, but it was too perfect.
Okay, another thing.
I got one more topic.
Oh wait, I got another Warner blunder.
Topic? Oh, okay, right, Warner.
And I got another Warner blunder about Batman. Okay, the Batman, the Brave and the Bold, the main DC Batman, because the Batman is now the secondary Batman, even though he was the standalone Batman. Now he's a secondary Batman, really, because the real Batman, who's going to be a part of like the main pie, the pie that James Gunn is cooking, that movie has essentially just been delayed inevitably.
Oh.
Not good news at all. So
it's not even. It's just never coming out.
Well, so the director said it's getting delayed a little bit, but it's like the movie doesn't even have a release date. Delayed a little bit means delayed inevitably. Like there's no date. They're not giving it any specific range. Like it will come out at like this point. They're just straight up like, pretty wild.
That is fucked up.
Yeah. That one, people are speculating that movie might be getting canned, and they might be forcing the Batman to assimilate with the DC universe, and Matt Reeves will now be the new director. So currently, the director who is supposed to be doing Batman...
that would make the most sense.
That's what people online are saying, but I don't know. So, for viewers, definitely, it's the most perceivable just to have one Batman. Two Batman muddies it, no matter what. I can agree on that 100%. But I feel like for what's best for the Batman, they already were going off in like a Batman-centric thing. To then put him into the main pie, it's like, oh, you're retrofitting. And it's like, also like, it's corporate interference. Even though James Gunn, who's a creative, is doing it, it's like, oh, it's still corporate interference. So it like makes sense, but it's also like kind of the worst for the Batman, the movie. But it's also, at the same time, for Batman the Brave and the Bold, it's the best thing that could happen to it, because I think that movie might be shit otherwise. It's being made by the guy who made It and The Flash. He doesn't have a great track record. He's got like one good movie.
Yeah, not amazing.
So it's a damn thing. Yeah, I don't know. Warner blunders. That's the Batman.
I don't know.
it's getting beat up. So I wonder if they'll get combined. I don't know. I'm not hopeful because Batman the Brave and the Bold refers to a comic book that's Batman and his son Damian Wayne, and then halfway through or whatever they switch to Batman being the original Robin, and then Damian Wayne is like he's like his Robin to like sorry. It's like a dynamic switch though, where you have a serious Robin and a more lighthearted Batman. They're making a movie of that.
Okay.
I don't know. Doesn't sound like it's a fun book because it's like you can do because it was like, oh, we're doing a modern take on Batman where we're revolutionizing how he fights and how he moves in the book. But then in the movie, it's like, well, the movies have already been doing that modern revitalized take. This is just like the weird story aspect they had to go about for that revitalized take.
Yeah, that's a strange thing. I don't know.
It's a humdinger. That's the Warner blunder of the week. The double Warner blunder.
That's true. That is a Warner blunder.
Andy Muschietti, the Flash guy, he says that he's going to be working on another movie in the meantime. He's like, I'm going to start another project while Batman the Brave and the Bold is like cooking.
More like Batman the what's a word that rhymes with brave but means like bad?
Batman the Depraved and the
this is bad.
Old. Because Robert Pattinson's old
yeah.
and James Gunn's depraved. That's what the woke people say. That's what the anti-woke people say.
How about James Gunn putting his little cutesy self in the credits?
Creature Commandos.
Creature Commandos.
I saw something on Twitter.
And then having the hot stud. Yeah.
Shit. That's damning. Yeah, I'll let you say that part.
Okay, yeah. So he puts himself. Okay, so first of all, the main credits, he's going. He's typing on a little laptop. And he's he's actually not even doing that.
Yeah.
He's typing on a little laptop like this, and then he's like, oh. Like, fuck, I just spit some fire just now. Like,
I'm creating a whole universe.
Tough writing that heat. This fucking amazing episode you're about to watch. Oh, yeah. It was taxing to write this episode you're about to watch. That's how much work I put into it. And then it's like some stupid ass show where they're fucking playing Jenga and shooting it while they're in prison and shit.
Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah.
Why does he have a gun while he's in prison?
Doesn't make any sense. How do they not?
Why is the little rat man so cute? Why is the little rat guy so cute?
Why did they make Weasel so cute?
He should be disgusting.
Yeah, he was disgusting in the movie.
Anyways, so then James Gunn puts his little self in the thing as a cute anime boy, basically. Then the main character, or one of the main characters, is like a buff, handsome dude who just so happens to have white hair and beard. And the hot chick in the show is like, oh, I just want to fuck you so bad. And he's like, no, but we can't fuck. And then next episode, she's like, please, she's seducing him again. He's like, all right. And he fucks the shit out. It's like everyone can hear him fuck her. He's like the best at making love. And then James Gunn, oh, yeah, this is a good episode. Yeah. The dude with white hair and beard fucks the hot girl even though he doesn't even want to. But she loves it so much. It's like, oh, wow, James Gunn.
Might as well.
Good episode.
Yeah.
Good fucking episode. So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah. The next segment is called Twitter Trash when we finally get to it.
Okay, let's see it.
All right. So, first topic. This is a tweet I saw. Is Lily Rose Depp more talented than Johnny Depp? This person said...
I don't know. Was she in recently?
She was just in Nosferatu.
I would say definitely no.
That's what I
definitely
was.
know because Johnny Depp is like known as a generational talent,
Yeah,
and she's known as his daughter,
like this
and
tweet.
she's known as the girl who was nude in the Weekend show.
That's what I was gonna say. She was in the Weekend show, which is known to be trash. But so the tweet was like, "Can Lily Rose Depp finally get the recognition she deserves as a generational talent, so that we and infinitely more talented than her bum ass abuser father?"
That's rage bait. That's got to be. They're just farming engagement on Twitter because Elon Musk is gonna pay them.
They gotta be.
Like that can't be a real opinion. He's Captain Jack and he's Edward Scissorhands.
Literally, he's in like
Willy Wonka.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
He does it all, bro.
And Sweeney Todd, like he's such a dynamic actor.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd.
No, this is the next part. Was this Twitter user letting their hatred for an abuser get in the way of being objective about two people's artistic output? I say yes.
He won the case.
Yeah. That's enough of that.
Amber Rose.
She was
What's her name?
She was in Nosferatu, Lily Rose Depp.
Right.
She was speaking of Nosferatu, no SpongeBob cameo. Don't even get your hopes up.
I heard about that.
No SpongeBob cameo.
I was pretty disappointed. I thought they were gonna finally get it back. A little reference for the fans, for the old heads in the stew.
Now, a little more Nosferatu news. Yeah. Bill Skarsgård. He played Pennywise as well. Is he an all-time horror icon?
Yeah. He played. I guess he's getting there.
I think
He'd have
so.
to do a couple more things.
How many people have two, like, super iconic, horror icon roles?
That dude, the dude who does Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh yeah, Robert Englund.
Jason.
Jason?
He's in other stuff, right?
Freddy.
Yeah, right? No, not Jason. Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger. He's in
Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, that's true. He plays that one character a bunch.
How about...
But I mean, like...
That's true. I guess he just gets around.
Bill Skarsgård,
but that's a good point.
He's got Nosferatu now. People say he is Nosferatu. He kills it. And I was like... What, did they not see it? They think he really acted like Pennywise IRL? Like, he's a... You watch Pennywise and you're like... That's like a very transformative performance. Obviously, this man's a generational talent. His whole family is so talented, but him especially is a really, like, crazy actor. Yeah.
Yeah, Pennywise is pretty good.
Good performance. I mean, especially when he's Swedish.
True. Does Jack Nicholson do any other horror movies, or is he just in The Shining?
Yeah, I think just The Shining. Anger Management with Adam Sandler.
I guess that's an iconic. I guess that's scary if you look at it from the right angle.
Yeah, socially, that they can do that to a man like Adam Sandler's character. He was a good man. He didn't deserve to be tricked into thinking he was a hateful person. He actually never was hateful the entire time. The air hostess was a ploy. Yeah, sorry for the spoilers for Anger Management with Adam Sandler, but they actually do his character incredibly wrong in that movie. Yeah, it was all ploy. He actually didn't really need to go to anger management. His girlfriend set him up so he would do it.
Fuck her.
Yeah, dude, kill her.
Why would she do that?
She's evil. But yeah, okay, so that's the end of Twitter trash. I think Bill Skarsgård is pretty much a horror icon. I think we're just Pennywise. He probably was. Most people only do one. Now he's got two.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah.
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu. I haven't seen Nosferatu 1. I've seen that joke everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, I see that joke everywhere.
So stupid.
Nosferatu 1.
That's Twitter trash.
That is Twitter trash. And is that Monday Mornings with Murray episode 8? You got a topic.
I got a little bit of Twitter. This is almost Twitter trash as well.
Okay.
I wanted to talk about that dude who got killed. He got stabbed to death in New York.
I didn't hear about that.
And do you remember that? On the train? That crazy bum is going wild on the train. Guy, no, he strangles him to death.
Yeah, he strangled him. Yeah, Daniel Penny was the guy's name.
Excuse me. Yeah. And everyone on Twitter, it's a big debate, right? And the people in New York are saying, Everyone knows about crazy people. Just keep your distance. It's okay.
Just don't make eye contact, is what they're saying.
Yeah, but
That
then
was like
New York is
the
like the
one thing
highest
everyone was
murder
saying.
rate of any city.
Yeah, literally way higher than anywhere else in the world. Yeah, they were like,
It's
don't
how
make
can
eye
you
contact.
Say that you just make
Everyone
eye
knows.
contact and it's no problem.
So stupid.
Then I was at Union Station, got the Taco Bell, the recently installed Taco Bell. I was looking for a place to sit my white ass down and learn a thing or two.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyways, I couldn't find a place. I'm looking around and there's like a crazy like bum like sprawled out on one of the tables. And then so that whole table is like you can't sit there.
Yeah.
And then like two more over there's like another bum like on another table and they're like separated. So that whole table is like out, that whole table's out, and then like the area in the middle is like sort of like no man's land, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was thinking they should just have an area in like public spaces and even on the public transit for just crazy people. Just like the crazy homeless people.
It would be full.
They're like, you go here. Then we just put them all, like they all sit at the same table. You know what I mean? This is like a designated crazy like bum table. It's like if you're a bum, like you can hang around and sprawl out over the table.
Yeah.
But just all sprawl out over the same table.
It
Because
would
that
be
way we're
full.
not like arresting them.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be full.
Dude, they
'Cause,
come
like, we
from
can't, like,
around,
arrest
they
all
fill
of
it
them.
up.
No, but I'm saying, let's say like there are two people there in my scenario that I saw, right?
Yeah.
If they were just and everyone was like standing like we was busy, but
Yeah.
their whole table like they took up two different tables because they were both at one.
Yeah.
If they could just both converge onto a designated crazy bum table,
Yeah.
then they would free up a lot more real estate. You know what I mean?
I
And then on the
agree.
train, they could have just one car, and it's like if someone starts acting up, it's like, hey, you gotta come on,
to the
you
nut-
gotta
go to the
go to
nut
the
cart.
crazy person,
Yeah.
the Arkham car. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
And then they put all the crazy bums in there together, and then
Yeah.
everyone else is safer. And then you're not disrupting them; you're
Yeah.
allowing them to travel.
They should give these people like a special like signifier, like an armband that like so that if they like want to get on the train, they can like only go on.
Yeah,
Maybe we should like print like the code under their skin or something.
yeah. So if you do one thing,
Yeah,
that,
if you do
labels
like
you as a
one
crazy
bad
bum-
thing, we should like put a code on your arm and then like
Why
force
do
you on
one
this
bad thing?
special
Okay.
part of the train.
Are you trying to? I feel like you're leading me into saying.
I'm a little
Basically
bit
that
calling
I
you a Nazi. I'm
wanted
calling you
genocide
just a
or
little
something.
bit of a Nazi.
For bums?
I like
Against
how at
bums.
first, when I said
That's
the
not
armband
even-
thing, you were like, yeah. And then I was like, and then we should
I
print
still
on their
think
arm.
it's a good idea.
Yeah, we should give them a special signifier. This is like the Kramer episode.
Okay, but this is the
where
thing.
Kramer's like, everyone should have to wear an ID
This is why
band.
Nazis were bad because they did it to just Jews who didn't do anything wrong.
And we're just doing it to the poor.
These bums are disrupting this. Yeah, the poor and the bums are disrupting the city, so they're doing wrong. So it's like, hey, if you're gonna like, we gotta regulate the city here. It's not based on your race. It's not based on something outside of your control. As if poverty.
It's based on your
is always
your
inside
social
of-
standing. Yeah.
Hey, look, we got to do something. I'm saying segregate the economy.
Bus.
Hey, what about Snowpiercer?
Yeah.
Have you seen Snowpiercer?
Yeah.
I was watching that being like, why is this guy fucking fighting the regime? Why is he disrupting everything? It seems like pretty good.
Yeah. They give them bug bars.
Yeah, that's where we have to go as a society. We got to start making bug bars. It's way more
They actually are.
sustainable.
I think they are getting on that.
I support bug bars.
You're
And
gonna
you
get a
should
bug
too.
bar?
Me?
You?
Yeah, dude, I need a bug bar.
Really?
Yes.
What if it tastes
If it was like
bad?
made sanitarily, where they're like, if it's made sanitarily, where from like a bug farm where they breed the
Clean the
bugs
bugs?
and it's all clean and everything, there's no diseases,
Yeah.
and then they
that'd be
mill the
better.
bugs into a delicious bar that's protein rich.
That'd be better. That'd be good.
I'd eat that. I'd eat that.
I might not. I don't know. I'd probably have to like be nice from here. So I'd have to be like a nice chicken finger or something. If they can make a bug bar exactly
a
like
bug-
a chicken finger, I'd eat it.
They could.
That'd be right then.
But the only thing, bugs don't have fingers.
No!
Come to think of it.
No.
Wait, come to think of it,
No.
chickens don't have fingers either.
You're fingering chickens?
How are they making the chicken finger? The chickens don't even. Chickens only have toes.
Intent at that.
Dude, this is shocking information. Let's end.
Let's end the stream here.
Let's
Alright.
let's end the stream.
We'll
Let's
call
end
it.
this fucking shit.
Let's end
No,
this shit. We've been we've ran out
that
of
was
topics.
that. We really had a great revelation at the end there with the chicken finger thing.
We did. It was a great
The
yeah.
bug bar.
Great bug app. Let's turn from
Bug
the
bar
Christmas
sounds like
special to the
bug
bug
bar sounds like a
special.
place. How about a bug bar, but it's like the bugs are the I guess it's a place where bugs go to get drinks. Would the bugs work at the bar, or would they go to the bar to get drinks?
Bug bar sounds like insect repellent.
Bug bar.
I'd buy a bug bar and put it under the stairs to keep bugs away.
It's like an ant trap, but it's shaped like a little bar.
Yeah, and it like melts or something.
So the bugs are like, oh, we can go in for a drink, but then they get like trapped with glue.
Yeah, it's poison. I poison all the drinks in the bug bar. I think it's a little bottle of rum, but it's pesticide. Kill the bugs.
Bug bar.
Yeah.
The bug bar. It's a little miniature bar, and all the bottles behind the bar are filled with poison. So the bugs break in and try to drink all the
They're
bottles.
like,
and then they
oh
get killed.
fuck yeah, and they die. It's genius.
It's similar to a glue trap, but it feeds on the bug's well-known alcoholism.
It's like how during the Prohibition they started putting like poisons in industrial grade alcohol, so that people couldn't make it for their own drinks, and people were still using it for their drinks, and it was like killing people. There was like something like a couple hundred deaths from like industrial grade alcohol poisoning.
Fascists.
Yeah. They were not fashionable with that. But anyway, we'll end it out. Bye now.
Bye.